I'm Eliza, and this is Moving Pictures. Welcome to the new year. Today we'll be running through the movies coming to theaters in the next month. Here is the list for January of 2019. If you would like to know more about any of these films, you can find the full trailer in the description below. Escape Room. What would you do if you awoke surrounded by 5 strangers in a room that you had never seen before? Hopefully, this scenario doesn't sound familiar to you, but for these 6 unfortunates, they must work together and think outside the box in order to escape their nightmarish situation. Starring Deborah Ann Woll, Tyler Labine, and Taylor Russell. The Upside. Even in moments of tragedy, an upside can be found. Sometimes it's incredibly difficult to find that silver lining. And in those times, perhaps all we need is a bit of a helping hand. Starring Nicole Kidman, Kevin Hart, and Bryan Cranston, this comedy displays the relationship between 2 men in different low parts in their life. One unemployed with a criminal record, the other a rich quadriplegic who hires him for assistance. Happiness can be found no matter what situation you're in. There's always an upside. A Dog's Way Home. Based in some truth, unfortunately, a pit bull mix puppy and her owner have moved to the capital of the state of Colorado, Denver. Denver doesn't allow certain dog breeds, and pit bulls are practically at the top of the list. While her owner tries to find a suburb that allows pits after her puppy is mistakenly labeled full-bred, the puppy, Bella, works to find her way home after being relocated to a shelter 400 miles away. Starring Ashley Judd, Barry Watson, and as the voice of Bella, Bryce Dallas Howard. And in case you were curious, yes, Denver does not allow pit bulls, unfortunately, and they are some of the most lovable dogs in the world. It is all about how you raise them. And I'll put ye old soapbox away for now. Thanks. Glass. A film that had been rumored for a while has finally come to us, M. Night Shyamalan finally making the film we have wanted him to make. In the same world as Unbreakable and Split, Mr. Glass returns to the screen alongside David Dunn, the Unbreakable Man, and Kevin Wendell Crumb, or any of his other 24 personalities. And all 3 appear to have been brought together as inmates in a sanitarium. They're under the care of a doctor who specializes in those who have delusions of grandeur, specifically believing that they have special powers. Starring Samuel L. Jackson as Mr. Glass, or Elijah Price, James McAvoy as Kevin Wendell Crumb, and Bruce Willis as David Dunn. The Kid Who Would Be King. In the vein of more grown-up movies such as Monster Squad and Goonies, a group of kids must come together in order to save the world. From what? Oh, just an evil sorceress who can apparently turn into a dragon. How did this all come about, you wonder? Nothing big, really, just, pulling a sword from a stone. Yeah, a la King Arthur. I think you're getting the picture. Talk about a whoopsies. Starring Rebecca Ferguson, Tom Taylor, and the best part of this family film, the knight in the cast, Sir Patrick Stewart. And here are some Netflix original films coming to the platform this month. Godzilla, the Planet Eater. In this reimagining, the Godzilla world is now in a futuristic setting where humans are fighting against robots, like the future in the Terminator franchise or the Omnic Crisis in the game Overwatch. But instead of dealing with just robots, humans must deal with a death cult who has summoned a world-destroying monster. What can the humans possibly do to save themselves from such a fate? Perhaps Godzilla will come and save the day. Starring Mamoru Miyano, Takahiro Sakurai, and Kana Hanazawa. Girl. The world is a challenging place for everyone, sometimes more challenging for those who don't quite fit in with the mainstream. Laura is a transgender girl and she's 15 years old. She has dreams just like everyone else, and she dreams to be her true gender outside as well as in, and of being a ballerina. Unfortunately, those things do not mix, as training to be a ballerina is more difficult than most realize, and the stress it puts on the body is not good for surgeries that need to heal. She will have an uphill battle, to say the least. Starring Victor Polster as Laura and Arje Wolfhalter. Polar. He just wanted to retire, that's all. Instead, he finds himself on the other side of the gun as someone has called a hit out on him instead. This assassin must come back into the game if he wants to survive and find out who put the price on his head. If the plot and title seem familiar to some, this is an adaptation of an action noir comic of the same name, starring Vanessa Hudgens, Catherine Winnick, and Mads Mikkelsen. Any films you're really looking forward to? Let us know in the comments below. One more time, Happy New Year everyone, welcome to 2019. Thanks for watching Moving Pictures. Don't forget to leave a like if you did, hit that bell for notifications for when we upload, and subscribe for more amazing content.